All right. Hello. My one viewer. Hello. My one viewer. Hello. My when you accidentally leave the other stream open in the background. As you can probably tell, I'm a bit new to this, so bear with me. So today I would like to welcome you, my one viewer, and anybody on YouTube, because after this I will be editing it down and posting it on YouTube, which yeah. So you can see me on Twitch, you can see me on YouTube. It's gonna be the exact same name, Krishanga, that is how you pronounce it, Krishanga. Today we're gonna be looking at a block palette, specifically choices for block palette. And how blocks can affect your choice, especially the surrounding terrain and what theme you want to have for your build. I often find that people really struggle with their builds as they make them because they're using the wrong blocks. They're using, like, maybe the newer blocks on a build and trying to achieve a certain aspect of the build, but still failing because the blocks don't match that theme. Say, for example, you're in the Nether, and you're going to want to use blocks like the Crimson Warped blocks when you're in the Nether, right? You're also going to want to use maybe some of the Blackstone and nether bricks. You don't want to use, wooden planks in the Nether. It doesn't work. So, today we're gonna be talking a little bit about that. So specifically, we're gonna be taking a look at some of the newer blocks, especially in 1.18. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So specifically, we're gonna be looking at the Blackstone stuff. Not Blackstone. Sorry, that is the wrong one. The deep slate stuff. Deep slate and also copper, which we'll get to in a minute. Because these blocks are very, very specific in the fact that they're very, very dark. They have very, very dark tones, which only a few other blocks have that same dark tone. You take a look. Bedrock, obsidian, the basalts, wool, nether bricks, concrete, and blackstone are basically the only blocks that can really achieve that kind of level of darkness or beyond. And this gives a really somber feeling to your build. So, for example, I'm just gonna put this back in my inventory. For example, you got this lovely house, spruce house. Spruce being one of my favorite blocks in the game, specifically for wood types, because it looks so nice, especially with shaders. You got this nice house. I didn't bother doing the inside, by the way, but just from the outside, it looks very nice. It looks very homely. If you were to walk up to the house, you'd go, the person who lives inside here is probably this is like a nice cottage. They're probably, a nice person or something like that. Now, take a look at this house, and I'd made an exact replication, but I only changed the block palette, including this copper here, that oxidized copper here. Is another one of the newer blocks, and you can see how much it's changed from the original build. It has much more gloomy. It feels like a villain would live here, not, someone not a homely. It looks like this is some kind of evil space for some kind of villain. And that's the only thing I've changed is the block choice. Now, basalt is not a new block. It's been around since the Nether update. But look, just see how much it's just changed from this original homely design. And I've changed absolutely nothing in terms of design of the house. The only thing I've changed is the blocks, and you can see how much that makes a difference when it comes to your builds. And honestly, it should make sense of what you're trying to do. If you're trying to get something more homely, something more if you're wandering through the woods, you want a cottage, this is something you would want. This is not something that you will want for, a cottage. It doesn't work. If you're trying to be an evil mastermind who's, gonna try and take over the world, this looks a lot better when it comes to that sort of goal in mind than this, lovely cottage. It really comes down to that simple block choice that can really change so much of the design and what you're trying to achieve. And in true classic fashion, I pulled a green and I collected to do the back of the build because, why would I? I was channeling my inner green at that point because I considered not to put it on stream, but just for comedic effect, I decided to do it. So these were 2 updates ago technically, because 1.19 has already come out as well, with all of the new stuff like the mangrove. But again, that block choice is really what is everything. Say you're trying to build in the Nether. So I'm just gonna get my blackstone stuff. And another video, I'll show you how to do this thing where you can just instantly clear your inventory or set up a pre-made inventory as well. That'll be next video. But say I wanted to just set something up in the Nether, and maybe we should have another portal. We should get. Oh wow, oh my god, did I just search up Nether in my items? Oh my god. I'll go to the Nether to show how much it just doesn't really work, and I haven't actually prepared this part of it. The other bit I prepared because that would have taken hours to do on stream, and it would have completely made my argument not very useful if I had to build it in front. So you found yourself in the Nether. So say you want this, little house, little nice house. So big thing with building, block palette is a very important thing. I tend to find, especially for darker, when you're trying to get that kind of log kind of feel, I find that, where did I put it? There it is. Basalt is a very good tool to use because it has that very similar look to that of a log, and it's actually quite easy to get with lava and water bucket, or Sora here is very easy to get. But it provides a nice frame for the house, at least. Basalt does. That you can use a very nice frame for the house. So I'm just gonna quickly build a small kind of thing in the Nether, just to show off kind of the difference, what you can get between your choice of blocks. And it's not gonna be anything fancy. because I'm just building this out of nothing. But it's gonna try and demonstrate what I mean by the whole thing of where you are mostly suggests what kind of blocks you're gonna try and use and such. So I've got a nice wall here. All I'm gonna do is make a wall, but show off the different forms of building. Where did I put that? Did I make one? I don't think. Yes, I did make one. Okay, good. So I'm just gonna do the exact same bit here. And we're gonna see just how much this stands out in comparison to having it in a different, having it into a spruce forest, where it would, you know, naturally fit in with some of the other builds. Alright, so you see this. Now I'm just doing a wall here, but you see how this wood just kind of, it stands out compared to the red, fiery, lava-like place of the nether. This wooden house doesn't fit in. But then you look at this black stone and stuff, and the black contrasts the red very well, and it works a lot better. It makes it look so much better. And if I can find a bastion, this will really help out my case. Bastion specifically, I mean, oh yeah, you can find both blackstone and basalt in the same place, right there. Basalt, it's just right over there. So like, they're not hard materials to get, and you can see just how much of a difference it can do. So, hold on, let me see. Structure maybe? No, it's. Oh, what's the thing for that? Control scope proceeds, block. TP. No. Team teleport. Self. No. It's not teleport. Oh, I can't remember what the command is to find a Now this is the dream block. Now this is the dream block. If I wasn't doing a creative world, my gosh. Anyway, you can see back to my original point. You can see how the nether bricks work in the nether. The blackstone works in the nether, but the wood just, it feels out of place. It feels like it shouldn't be here. And it's very specific how Mojang has designed the nether to be like that, to make certain blocks feel out of place. And I'm only using the nether as an example. If you want, I can actually go into another world and try and find it. Oh, bastions are so rare. Should make it less rare, I feel. But otherwise, it's so interesting to see how some blocks fit in so well while others really don't fit in. If you were to come across something like this, or something like the original build, this original build here, say we're you know, in some grassy fields, this looks out of place compared to the green around it. It looks so wrong and so like it distorts around, you know, all this green. But this looks so much nicer. If I were to get some spruce saplings, you know, maybe put a couple down, get some bone meal, Oh, frick. Get some down, put down a couple of spruce trees. You can see how this works so much better in the environment it's in. And that's part of the thing of today is identifying that environment of where are you, therefore what kind of build works, what kind of build really stands out, doesn't look right, and what builds does not. I accidentally put the tree right in front of the door. But see here, it doesn't look right. But this, it looks very nice. It looks very homely. You could go, yeah, this fits. That doesn't fit. And so I'll be going into another world. I actually did this a while ago, so let me see if I can find it again. Did I put it in there? I make a lot of joke worlds, so I have no idea what world I'm gonna have anything in. No, this was not it. Sorry, I need to reorganize a little bit. Was not prepared. Maybe this one? I made this massive build. One of my proudest ones. That it works. No, this was testing. Oh, here you go. Here's some very, very nice, clear applications of what works in its surrounding and what does not. Iosauron doesn't exactly look right in the middle of some grassy fields, a village, you know, some jungle. It doesn't look right. The mountains, maybe. Or if you put this in the nether, or if you put this, maybe even in the end, it would look right. This is an incomplete version of the build I was going to show you. But this, it looks much more homely. And another thing I'd like to point out in this video is look at the design, specifically the very box shape of it. You can see I'm doing a frame before I actually put in the blocks. Now, frames are very important. Frames are also very important. Not nearly as important as block choice. That's like number one. But it's also very important. Because if you don't have a frame, it doesn't look good. You see, even villagers use frames for their houses. Use those woods. If you don't have a frame, it doesn't work. See how this black obelisk, it doesn't have, not an obelisk, but like this black tower, it doesn't have any sort of structure to it. And therefore it looks very plain. It doesn't look very good. But this wall, it has a structure. It has that interlocking sort of gray structure. Now, it doesn't matter if this is wood, if this is basalt, if this is some other block that, you know, makes that very line-like structure. You're gonna need it for most of your builds, because otherwise the build just looks plain. It doesn't matter if you have a lot of blocks. You see the eye there, it has a lot of blocks. And the eye doesn't, you know, usually use a structure as well. But you see the structure, it doesn't have this sort of nice you know, grid sort of framework behind it. And you can see here I kind of did a little bit in here, but didn't really finish. But you can see just how much a frame works, how much block choice works, and this is planning for ships that I've been making in my books. I've been writing books as well. So that's basically like a testing world. You don't usually see that on streamers. They're testing worlds, but But everybody has one, and I find a lot of good builders often have a testing world where they can test out what blocks work in its surroundings, what blocks don't. Take a look at this. This, it works in its surroundings. It looks good. It looks fantastic, really. This took hours upon hours upon hours of work, each and every detail. My God, still one of the proudest builds that I have to this day that I've made. But you take a look at this small house made out of polished blackstone, and you ask, what is it doing here? What? This looks like it should be in the nether or the end, but in here with grassy terrain, that kind of stuff, it doesn't work. And that's pretty much the main point for today, is you gotta know when something looks good. And it's really a matter of intuition. Does this fit in with the surroundings? And oftentimes for survival worlds and such like that, I would highly suggest making a creative world, maybe even using the same seed. Make your structure in the creative world. Then look around. Does it fit in with everything else? This is a massive build. A massive build. Compared to a tiny village. But it still fits in. It's still using the same blocks. It's still using the same, surrounding resources and stuff that that you can find all around it. And that's usually what makes a build work, is you can find the surrounding materials around it. And it just makes it fit in. It makes it so that it doesn't stand out. I actually host a Minecraft server on Hypixel with some of my friends, which I'll probably be doing a couple of videos in. On that with some of my friends, because I find being with other people, it just makes things it just makes things with other people make it more funny. I usually find it just makes it, because you have people to kind of go off of. But like, even in Hypixel, you can see this village, it works with its surroundings. It's using the hay bales, but it works. If they were to use something like nether blocks or something like that, it wouldn't work. You can see here I made a little bit of mistake. Luckily, I put it near some ruins and the ocean. I was making a very similar build. Actually, have, nice stuff, with this. But it doesn't really fit into its surroundings. I mean, the sea, it fits in a little bit. The blue and the black, it kind of fits in. But the black right up to the green, this looks awful. I don't know what I was thinking. I was going with the rune, the aesthetic that this has, and try and build off that into sort of like an evil type thing. I think it succeeded a little bit, but otherwise, I think it's a little bit failing. So I might take this and move it, take it down, move it to the nether. Because nether probably works a lot better. Let's see here. But there's some other people who've done wonderful builds. Oh yeah, mangrove stuff. Is that mangrove? I can't tell. Look at that. Despite it being an industrial feel, it looks like it fits in. It looks like it should be here. That despite the fact that it's using and actually it helps that it's using stone because it makes it fit in more. The red, this would, you know, a little bit work in the nether, but otherwise doesn't really, and in the end, not at all. This would look out of place, but it does look like it fits in. And you have to realize that your builds have to be able to fit in with its surroundings. And no offense to the creator of this build, but that roof, everything else about this I love. I love the birch. It actually works. But the black stone roof, I'm a little iffy on. Oh, and this bridge. I love how they use the campfires. The roof doesn't fit with its surroundings, especially with this build. It doesn't fit. So like if you were to use, you know, some kind of other block, maybe one of the woods, hey, maybe even like the waxed copper at its base form, it would definitely work. Or I would have to test that out. Test out if that will work. But the blackstone, it doesn't fit in. And again, no offense to the creator of that, but just kind of an example. I'm probably gonna run out of rockets, so I'm gonna need to go back and get some more rockets here. But those are like a couple of examples. And you look here, and you realize, what the hell is that do? You look around at my base, it doesn't fit in. And that's a problem. Oh, where did I put all my rockets? Yes, the boom box. The boom box. So that's a big thing is you gotta look at your surroundings for block placement because otherwise it just doesn't work. I think this will be faster if I just go through the nether portal, honestly, because we've got a nether hub at the top of the top, so it should work a lot better. I think that's... Oh, what is that? What does that lead? I think that leads to an ancient city, if I'm right. Should be crouching just to make sure. Otherwise... Oh no, this is spawn. This leads directly to spawn. Okay. You know, sometimes you don't even know what's happening in your own server, and that's okay. You just... That's okay. Oh, where's Beta's? Because his is very nice. Oh, there's 4 portals. I'm pretty sure this is it, but I'm not entirely sure. This is not, but this looks amazing. Holy moly, I did not know this was here. Oh, I know who this is. Oh, I know this build. They very much like their pirate stuff. That looks amazing. See, they even managed to use... Oh my gosh. They even managed to use blackstone. This looks like a green build, not gonna lie. This looks like a green build. Especially with the trees. Is that mangrove? I can't tell. Yeah. It's the surrounding terrain, if this build was here on its own, it wouldn't work. But it has other builds around it that do fit in, and because of that, it has that connection. Not gonna take anything from there. And that's also a very important thing, being, does it have that connection? And it leads to our next thing is, you know, changing terrain, terraforming. Terraforming can help out a lot with a build, a lot more than one would expect. And it doesn't have to be terraforming. It, not in the traditional sense of what people usually think of terraforming being, you know, destroying the land, rebuilding the land, something like that, but that's natural. Oh god. Caves and Cliffs update really was amazing. But it can be simple as just adding more buildings. Something like this. Like adding that building, adding the lighthouse, adding this. Gonna assume this is a church of some kind. Oh, maybe it's a bar. Adding this build here, having like several different builds, and especially with the trees as well. The trees definitely help out a lot. Even though the rest of this is grass, the rest of this doesn't match this at all. You can still it still works. And so this is another form of technical terraforming that isn't necessarily terraforming because you're doing an entire city or an entire just other builds, but it makes all of your builds work in the terrain more than if they were on their own. And this too, here, just this little thing with I think this is Podzol. I'm not going to destroy it to find out because I don't want to destroy people's property. But like with the trees, with the log house made completely of spruce. You kind of find Podzol a lot with spruce. So it really works that way. You see, this has been a very good build when it comes to showing off terraforming and things like that. So those are some examples. It has, you know, we've been here for quite a while, but you know, we still got quite a bit left. I'm gonna take a little bit of a tour around here, because I'll probably be on this server a bit more as well. So you should probably know, you know, some of the stuff that you can find here. You know, just find your way around. Oh, where's the nether portal? I think I've already lost another portal. Ow. Oh, it was like that kind of side door. Where's the side door? If you remember, you should be, you know, be able to know what I'm talking about. Where was that side door thing? Was it on the ship? No, it wasn't the ship. Oh, I think it was over there. No, it's right here. There we go. Here's the side door. You know, side door. Weird, but it works. Strange, but it works. This is where the sheep farm is. I forgot where the sheep farm was. I was looking for wool for ancient debris mining, but yeah. Alright, that was the pirate base. Just gonna kind of take a look around. There's this one specific build that works very well. This is the massive, mob farm that I've used a little bit, but otherwise not that much. Is that it? I think that's it. I think that's Bravo's base. Strange username, I know. I think that's it. Not entirely sure. Yes! Yes, it is! This, my friends, or, you know, just viewers, this is a build, and I'm gonna get some nice height for this one, because my gosh. Wow! This is a good, nice example of terraforming right here at its finest. Trying to be able to get you a nice view of this build, because it's just so incredible. it works with the surrounding terrain so much. And you can see how through the fact that, oh, you bastard. You can see the colors that it uses are very nice. Frick. Oh, I should have slept. Wonderful. I'll try and rebuild this the best I can. Oh boy. Good enough. Let me just see. Are there any more oh my gosh, how many? Bye. Just to whack him into oblivion. Anyway, to get back to what I was saying. Look at how you can see the orange, the reds. They work because he's used similar blocks. The orange, the red terracotta, the orange wood planks, and the black works very well to kind of counterbalance it, and it looks very nice because he's used the terrain blocks as part of his base. And this is a very good example of a base that fits its terrain, that fits with what it's going for, that really works with where it is. And this is a thing I find so much to be a problem that, could you not, that people often find that their base doesn't work, and I look around their surroundings, and it just, and I go, well, no, really, obviously it doesn't work. Look around you. You're in the middle of a spruce forest, and you're using nether blocks for it. You're underground, but you're using like a cottage feel. It doesn't work. You need to use the blocks that are around you. That you need to use the colors specifically that are around you. And if you don't use that, it doesn't work. It doesn't fit in. So either you should probably move your build to a different place where it does fit in, or change your build, or do it. Do like just change it to have a different feel. Because that is an option. You can destroy it. Well, not like, if you've gone through this much effort, then I would usually just suggest terraforming. But if you just got a little bit, then I would say, destroy it, pick it back up, pick up all the blocks, and rebuild it just somewhere else where it makes sense for you to have it in that area. Anyway, that has been my rant on now that's lucky. Okay. On block placement, and holy moly, there is so many creepers. Block placement, why it's important, why you should care, Not again. I need to get better at this. Creepers have never been my specialty. Oh no. Oh no. Phil! Die. Why am I so bad at this game? How am I failing at hitting a skeleton? You know what? I would say just ignore that part It doesn't help. Anyway, this has been my rant on why your terrain matters. Oh my god. Okay. And, you know, just ignore that. Oh. Oh, I'm leaving this place in such a mess. Trying to clean it up, but creeper holes are just a pain. Because they never drop as many blocks as they should. There's probably more blocks that I needed for this area. Oh, it didn't destroy any of the leaves, think. Oh, you made it. Let's go. CPU cyan. Yeah, you could say that again. I was mostly, you've come in just at a good time. Well, actually at the bad time. I just finished my rant on why the surroundings matter when you're making a build. Because otherwise it doesn't work. And I'm using my friends as an example, because I can't build that well. I can build fairly well. I'd say I'm a good builder, but this I can't. How many mobs are today? I've faced down like 7 creepers in the span of 10 minutes. It was something. It was something to behold. Ow. This is also technically a bit of a tour to the DarcyCraft server that I own on Hypixel. Me and some of my friends play on it a bit. I think that's the, if I'm not mistaken, the because we have a not a drowned farm, but another prismarine farm. Yeah, this is exactly it. My god, that's a lot of prismarine. Oh, you can see him dying down over there. Oh, what's down here? Okay. Okay. I'm just going to go back up and leave this place. This is a lot larger than I thought it was, but that's because I missed. How do I miss? God, I'm bad at this game. Let me down. What enchantments does this even have? Surprisingly okay enchantments for a chainmail set. I mean, kind of too bad because kind of decked out. Been trying to get levels for my other enchants to put on. Every so often we reset the server, kind of once we've built everything we've wanted to. Is there any other major? Have we shown that one yet? I think that's the end. Oh, that's the end portal one. I don't think anybody has built anything in the end. I don't know what that's for. It hasn't been in function for a while. Oh, that took so much. I took so much damage from that. Well, this is certainly something now, isn't it? Where am I? What? Oh, you can stop with those puns. You can stop with those puns. Have I already gone to this one? I'm pretty sure I've already gone to this one. I don't remember what this is, though. Let's find out a second time. This is spawn. I forgot about that. Nice. Oh, no wonder there's a bunch of mushroom blocks. I'm just blind. I'm just blind. This is not another portal. Just casually go into a place that's not another portal. Oh, by the way, here's a showing of me and my friend Kavik, who was grinding a bit for ancient debris the other day. Die. Where did that sucker go? Man, I have gotten off topic as heck. Wow. This is just you know, I did a little bit of mining off screen and, oh, you bloody skeletons. Did a bit of mining off camera. Kinda went a little bit far. You know, just got a couple of ancient debris. Man, am I low. Just got a couple of mining, you know, just a little bit of mining off camera with Plutus here. Oh, you think I'm gonna die that easily? You should think twice. Now, do I have enough firework rockets for this? Apparently not. Or I just missed. I think I just missed. I do have enough firework rockets. Now, can I land this? Oh, I landed it! Nervous rim shot. Oh, here's a trick that I found the other day. So I'm gonna need a lot of copper for my build that I may or may not be actually finishing the build ever. Because procrastination. Hopefully Twitch can actually make me start doing something with my life. Copper will turn into its oxidized version the fastest if there's 5 blocks of space between them. I'm not sure what water does. I don't know if that works, but I think it actually helps to speed up the process as well. But 5 blocks between 5 empty spaces between each copper block, it'll go the fastest. That's the fastest you can get for copper to oxidize completely. If I don't know if the water helps. I'm 90% sure it doesn't. You can spell oxidized without water. Literally not. Oh my god. Yes, my one person in the chat just providing the commentary. See, this is the thing I always find. When you got a second person, it's always funnier. It's always funnier. Cause you got someone to work off of. I was a big Technoblade fan. A big Technoblade fan. Before, you know, the whole cancer happened. And Wilbur. I was a big Wilbur, Technoblade, Green. Those were the 3. You can probably tell. My skin looks very similar. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the waffle on my head. Only the most powerful of people can have that. The waffle is a sign of strength. Yes, grain, very good. Uh, very good content I have here. But a big thing was I found was they were a lot funnier when they had other people with them. If they had more than one person, I just found the content just to be more entertaining, just better. And that's something that I think is like almost always the case. Even with someone who's just not funny, probably like me, it, like, even then you can still bounce off of each other and it just becomes more funny. You know, as Tommy Eden is wont to say, the whole, you know, we made this 1,000 times funnier. 1,000%? What is it? 1,000%? 1,000% funnier? Rabbit hide. I don't have rabbit hide. Ooh, that'll probably go with leather. You see, I take meticulous care of all of my stuff. Unlike every other person who has a chest monster, I have a meticulously stored stuff. So much so that I can almost never find anything. You know, being that the second problem is that you can never find anything if it's so sorted out like this. Do ender pearls go in end? Do they go in mob drops? Where do they go? They go in end. They always go in end. By the way, dragon head. Yeah. So that has been my massive rant on weirdo stuff. And yeah, I'm eventually gonna be doing a kind of water build. Oh yeah, I think I don't know if I set it up yet. So I have not been setting it up, but I have all the blocks I need for it. Empty shulker box, wonderful. I don't have any blocks for it. That's the thing. I think I'm gonna make an automatic sugarcane farm as well there. So yeah. Alright, this stream has turned from me giving a guide to me not knowing what's happening. So I'm just gonna kinda do other stuff. Just kinda gonna go through things. Just kinda doing it while providing a, you know, mediocre commentary on things. As is wont to do with most streamers. When you're by yourself, it's usually just a mediocre commentary on the state of, you know, society as a whole. Except I'm not doing it on the state of society as a whole. I can do it if you want. Would you like a request of the, state of society? I can do the state of society. There is some stuff there. I would have to change it to explicit. This here to explicit, cause, otherwise, oh, you've got to be kidding me. Because, you know, there's a lot of thoughts I have on this whole thing. Because I can be thinking, question mark. Comedy. There you go, I said comedy. What do you want from me? Some actual content? Like you're gonna get that? Actual content? God, this is only my first stream. Like you're gonna get content. Who do you think I am? God, asking for content. We all know why you came here. It's because you had nothing better to do. My 2 viewers. How long has... Oh my god, we're nearing the end of our session. There's another what? God, I keep getting duplicates. Do duplicates actually give you anything? Does it give more mystery dust or anything? Nice gesture. I'm not sure if it does. That's the thing. I'm pretty sure it just doesn't give you anything if you get a duplicate. See, 3 mystery dust. And I got a duplicate. There's no way. Because I also get mystery dust from just opening crates. So, like, there's no way that I get anything from having duplicates. Wait, I need to not get a duplicate in order to find out if duplicates actually give me anything. They don't. They give me mystery box dust. If I get duplicates, I can craft stuff. Let's go. Wait, how much mystery dust do I have? 542. What do I have? Do I have all these? No, I don't have any of these. I have one. I have two. Two of these. Let's see around here. I don't think I have any of these. And I think I have one of these. I'm not sure. Let's try this one. I hate other people. I have it so that I can't see other people, and yet I can't open my mystery boxes because of other people. Where is this man? Looking around. Well, this is just... Then who is opening? Can you not... Are they connected? Do people over there also make it? No, apparently not, because they're opening one. Who opened it? There's nobody here. Wait, does that also make it so that you're hidden from other people? If you have the player hidden thing on? I have no idea how any of this works. Just getting nothing but duplicates. Alright. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get to the crafted one. Finally. This is it. The crafting tables are uniting together. What will I get? You've got to be kidding me. The one thing I already have in this box. I get a duplicate. This is just this. Why? Alright. I swear to God, you give me another duplicate, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. The crafting, it's uniting. Alright. Please give me. There's like a 1 in like 7 chance you're gonna give me a. I've got nothing. Why? Why? Hypixel, why? 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 Alright. We've already seen that this one apparently doesn't actually give us anything. So let's try this one. You know, what could possibly go wrong, right? I've got a couple of the I think I've got a couple of the things in these. But like, you know, the odds are highly against me getting a duplicate. You know, at 3 times in a row, it kill me. Why? Why? There's 7 things here. I have, I think 3 of them. There's a 50-50 chance. You know, actually less than. Same with this one. I have, 2 things here. Less than a 50-50 chance. And I get duplicates again and again. And now I don't have enough for this one. Yeah, gacha, they do be looking weird. They do be kind of, you know, not working. Now, which one do I do? I've got 260. What should I do? Ooh, these gacha games do be getting at me. I can has-be speak, you know? Alright, this will be the last one for the stream. I'ma just, is there a coin anywhere I can find? Is there a coin? God. Is there anything I can flip? Could I flip my mouse? Could I flip this pen? No, I cannot flip the pen. Does anybody have a coin that they can use? Flip the cyan. Yeah, that's definitely gonna work. I have a feeling that you're probably gonna, you know, break something if you do that. And unfortunately, I'm not legally permitted to make you break bones. That's considered what is it considered again? Whoa. Is that torture? I don't remember. It's torture. For Twitch, I know it's definitely banned from any physical abuse, I think it is. Always go for secret option number 3. I can't get secret option of number 3. I don't have enough mystery dust. I need 40 more. So might as well not wait and just get, you know, another duplicate. Or if I get another duplicate, I'll get 2 more boxes, so you know. This one has some pretty good stuff. This one also has some pretty good stuff. The cloaks look pretty nice. I already have a couple of these, though. What could possibly go wrong? Everything could possibly go wrong. But, you know, that's part of the fun of it. If things don't go wrong, then what's the point? It's not content at that point. It's not content. And we all know how much we like content. Yeah. Got another duplicate. Alright, my last box. Let's hope to God we don't get another frickin' duplicate, because this is just getting ridiculous. 50-50 chance on every one of them that I get a duplicate. I've rolled bad. What is it, 5 times in a row now? This has got to be the... This is some... Finally! I don't get a duplicate on my last one. I finally don't get a duplicate. That's gotta be satisfying as heck. Well, ending on that satisfactory note, I'm gonna be ending the stream for today. Remember, I will be posting these on YouTube as well, because content. So you can also check out my YouTube's channel, which I will put a link in soon because I'm bad at technology. That's not technically true, but you know, it's a funny joke. So I'll see you. So usually from now until school starts up again, I'm gonna be posting. I'm gonna be doing Twitch every Wednesday. So make sure you tune in for that. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye bye.